Alright guys, welcome back to this FIFA 18 career mode with Liverpool. Last time out we played the second league game and then played a Carabao Cup game. We beat Crystal Palace 3-1 and then just beat Aston Villa 1-0 in the Cup. Next game we have Arsenal in the league, which is obviously a big game early on. Hopefully we can pick up some points, because I think Arsenal are in first with Brighton of all teams in second and then us in third. I know it's only 2 games in, but if Arsenal are leading the pack, then an early victory over them will do us a huge favour. So let's crack on. So we are at home for this one. We've got home team advantage playing in front of our own fans at Anfield. I've gone back to the more traditional lineup this time out. Klein and Tierney at wing back, Van Dijk, Evans and Matip as my back three, Chan and Goretzka in the centre with Mane, Salah and Correa up front. Okay, let's try and hopefully have a better performance than last time out, because that game against Villa was excruciatingly painful, but hopefully we can do a bit better now we've got a proper first team out again. Nice ball from Salah, but just could not get past that Arsenal backline. Ozil passes to El Neni. Oh, and we chop El Neni down. Emre Can getting booked with inside the first 5 minutes. Is it going to be another one of them games? It's quite possible. Klein with a big sliding challenge. Correa. Salah. Goretzka going in for the chasm, but Monreal gets away from him. Ozil on the ball again, and we've just took his legs out from underneath him. And that's the second yellow card within 10 minutes. Matip now picking up a yellow. Salah breaking away from the defence. He's got Mustafi with him. Cut back. Oh, Monreal getting across to block that. Can we keep it in? No, it's gone out for a corner. Let's try not put this too close to the keeper. Nowhere near it. Chan to Evans. Goretzka. Correa. Evans. And I haven't got a clue what that was. That was meant to be a shot, but it just bobbled. Salah break. Brilliant break from Correa. And he cut inside. No. Mane. 1-0. Beautiful, beautiful goal. Arsenal's back four just cannot cope with that pace, which is surprising because, you know, they are a fairly quick team, but obviously not as quick as us. And Wenger looks furious, or worried, or constipated. I have no idea which. El Neni to Mkhitaryan to Ozil, and let him run with the ball. He's, I assume, signed his new contract on this now, so you can't pick him up for a free anymore because I've updated it. Mane cuts inside. Pass to Correa. Blocked by Mustafi. Only as far as Chan. Salah. Ooh, turn and blocked by Monreal. To Salah on the volley. Oh, so close. If at any point, by the way, you want me to start playing on the next level, which is, I believe, world class instead of professional, then just let me know. And I shouldn't talk when I'm trying to defend. Aubameyang pops up, or Aubameyang, should I say, pops up, and Arsenal are right back in this. We are 1-1. Yeah, if you want me to try playing a harder difficulty, although having seen me just concede, that's probably not the greatest idea. But if you want me to try it and change to, I think, world class next, then I'm happy to give it a go. Although I would imagine that you'll see me lose a lot more than I will, like, as in lose every game practically, because you've just seen me struggle against a championship side in the last episode before this one, so getting me to change my game settings is probably not a smart idea. Let's stick with him. Oh, Ozil again. Iwobi Can't let them get in the box. They're going to punish me if I let them in the box because they have got some great strikers of the ball in this team, as much as that pains me to admit as a Spurs fan. Oh, Matip with a clearance. That was needed. I cannot keep hold of the ball for more than a few seconds, and Iwobi gets a great crossing. Fortunately, I had defenders there to cover it. Klein to Salah. And Emre Can picks up the ball and then gives it straight away. I didn't tap hard enough then. I was looking for a nice through ball. Hopefully set Goretzka off. It's looking like we are going to go in one apiece at half time. 2 minutes of added time to play. Goretzka steals the ball. Can he set Correa off? Oh, he can. And that's it. We score on the stroke of half-time. We are right back in front of this again. Correa on a breaking through the middle of the two defenders, and they just didn't have the pace to keep up with him. He puts us back in front at the best time, because we will go in at half-time, 2-1 up. What a goal. Right in the corner. Xhaka to Monreal, and it's half-time. It's the whistle. We are going in 2-1 up at half-time. Okay, second half. No changes made so far at half-time. Might think about players that have got cards and whether I want to be bringing them off shortly. For now, though, we will stick with the team that we started the match with. Or Aubameyang sidesteps Evans but don't get past Virgil van Dijk. Can, risky, sliding in slightly then. And can't afford to get any more fouls from that man because he's already booked. Ozil back out to Xhaka. And then Tierney comes in with a brilliant slide. If we can keep him in these sort of areas, I'm not too concerned. Or even better, if we can break free like that. Set. No. Heavy hit. Mane falls over. That could have been a fantastic through ball then. Fortunately, his defence seems to be holding at the minute. Tierney with the overlap. He's going wide. We cut inside. Turns. Oh, and a block. Matip worries me. Oh, Matip gave away another free kick. This could be a red card. He's already been booked once. Yep. Second yellow card for Matip, and he's off. First red card in this save, and we are down to 10 men against Arsenal with 15 minutes plus stoppage time left to go. Iwobi has just come off for Arsenal. Oh, so close. Was that a brilliant save, or were it dipping over anyway? Looks like a brilliant save, but seeing the replay. Dragowski. Yeah, Dragowski just tips it over the bar. Arsenal corner to defend. We've gone short. Mkhitaryan. Oh, and Arsenal hit the post. Aubameyang. That guy again. He's already scored once. Nearly scores a second. Royce. Arsenal have signed Marco Royce. That's who came on for Iwobi. That could be a fantastic signing. Oh, but Monreal, thankfully, Dragowski is down and smothers it. Oh, what a through ball. Oh, Salah straight past the post. Just got a short amount of time left to contain this Arsenal team. Hopefully stop them from scoring. Mane trying a through ball to Salah. We have got some subs waiting to come on. I've also dropped both Tierney and Klein further back. More traditional wing backs, well, full backs rather than wing backs, just to try and shore up that defence, since we've only got 2 instead of 3 at centre back now. That's obviously going to leave us a little bit exposed in midfield, but we are into added time, so if we can keep a hold of the ball, or at least stop them from getting anywhere near it. Oh, referee! Right, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Cliver on, Salah and Mane off. Just to waste a bit of time more than anything, but also if we do get an opportunity for a counter-strike, that's a different game, a counter-attack, then we've got a little bit of pace. The referee awards a free kick for a foul. go play some possession football. Just waste a bit of time. And there we go. Final whistle. We have picked up another win. Maybe enough to put us first. Might just put us in second. Arsenal were in first before the start of this game. So we should have at least leapfrogged them on 7 points. Hopefully that's enough to put us in first. Okay, so we've had a couple of offers. We have had Paris have come in for Wijnaldum for a fee of 29.1 million, which is a lot of money for a player that's not going to be starting every week, and I am tempted by that. Juventus have come in with an offer of 40.1 million for Firmino. Now, Firmino is a player I do like, and he is going to be rotated with Correa up front, so don't really want to sell him, but if I can get some stupid money for him, then it might be worth taking the risk. We'll deal with this Wijnaldum deal first, see what we can get out of Paris. Let's try for 35 and see what they say. And they've accepted it. So we may be losing Wijnaldum in this window. Might need to look at who I'm going to replace him with. Wasn't expecting to sell Wijnaldum, so may need to figure out an alternative. Let's see if we can get a better offer for Firmino. Going to ask for a lot more money than what they've offered, but probably what he's worth in the game. So we shall see what they say to 55. That'll give me a lot of money to spend on a replacement. And again, they've accepted. So it looks like we might be losing Firmino as well, which is kind of a blow because he's a decent striker, but I could probably replace him with somebody that's just as good. So we'll wait to see if the deals go through. And actually, what I might do is see what other players I can buy and then just not negotiate contracts until the deals have gone through. That might be a better idea. So we've put a few players in the transfer hub. Now, this guy, I'm never sure how you pronounce his name, but I was a fan of him on Football Manager for a few years before he got signed by Southampton. I think my best guess would be Højbjerg, but that's probably wrong. He's at Southampton, so it would be continuing the trend of Liverpool stealing players from Southampton, which I'm sure Lexi will appreciate in her series. Only going to try and sign him if Wijnaldum does leave, because obviously I signed Max Meyer last time out, so he is in the team. He could come in. He's got a lot of potential to grow. This guy probably has too, but I'm only going to sign him if Wijnaldum does choose to leave. The same goes for Vardy and Dzeko. I've put both of them in my transfer hub, but I only really want to look at them if we do lose Firmino. Both of them would be sort of short-term options, really. Vardy, 30 years old, Dzeko, 31. Both of them different types of players to Firmino as well. But I do have Correa, who could easily become my main striker. And then one of these two guys in a rotation with them would give me different options for how things are going to look up front. So we shall see how the transfer window progresses. Okay, confirmation. Wijnaldum has gone for 35 million, which puts 30.5 million into my transfer kitty. Firmino has gone for 55, which gives me 49.5 million. The temptation is there to try and blow it all on a striker and bring in a really big name player, but at the same time, it's like, do I want to waste money on one striker and see if I can rely on one player to score the goals, or do I want to try and spread that evenly a bit around the squad? I will take a look at some good strikers and see if there's anybody else I want to add to the transfer hub first. Okay, so I have added Icardi to the transfer hub in case I do decide that I want to blow all of my remaining money on one player. He is a cracking player, everybody's going to know that, but at the same time I am still hesitant to spend all that money on just one player when I could really just save the money. But I do have Dolberg, who I signed from Ajax, who could function very well as my backup to Correa. That just means we have to hope that Correa hits the ground running, basically. But I am tempted to try and sign this guy. Now here's an interesting one. I offered him Danny Ings for him, just thinking I could get Ings off the books. I know Ings is only 24 and could probably do a job if needed, but I just think he's injury prone and don't really want to keep him around. Now they said they want a left back, which could mean that I could get rid of Moreno, who was a player that I just genuinely don't like. So we'll see how much cash they want along with Alberto Moreno. Oh, so they basically want more than his current market value and Moreno to sell me Vardy. So we've got him down $1 million. They want 15.1. That's still more than he's worth. Let's see if we can get that down to around 10. Sticking at 15. I don't really want to give them that much money for Vardy. I'm going to go in with a final offer. Let's try 12.1 and see if that's enough to tempt Leicester. No, they're sticking at 5.1. Looks like Jamie Vardy will not be coming to Liverpool. Alright, let's see what Dzeko is going to cost us. Alright, I'm going in with a bid slightly above his current market value. Might not be enough to tempt him, but we will give it a go and see what they come back at us with. Nope, they've stormed out. We might have to go in for a Cardi after all. Although I suppose I've got Ings, so maybe Ings might have to get a go up front. I don't think I can afford a Cardi. I think they are going to want way too much money for him. But we shall try. Okay, so interestingly enough, Inter, like Leicester, also want a left back. So, oh, yeah, we definitely cannot afford to bring a Cardi in if that's the amount of money that they want for him. I can try 70. That's probably too much. I hate doing these big unrealistic deals. Although I suppose that is football now. Let's see what the set is. 70 plus Moreno. 77. Let's counter that. Let's see if we can get that down to a flat 75. Alright, we've got a deal agreed in principle to bring Icardi to Liverpool. The question is, can we afford his wages? Okay, we have agreed a deal. I thought it was going to get rejected, so didn't show you my opening offer. There we go. Right, Icardi has joined from Inter Milan. 120 grand a week with £1 million signing on bonus. He wanted crucial squad role, 4-year contract, although I thought it was 5 years, but either way it says 4-year contract length. Didn't want any other sort of bonuses, so it's my kind of deal. We've beaten Barcelona to the signing of Mauro Icardi. He could be a cracking signing for us. And there we go. The transfer window has come to a close. We had a transfer offer for Karius, but that didn't come in until after the deadline ended. I think we'll ignore that, because I kind of need to keep him so that I've got two strikers, two keepers. As for that, guys, I think we will leave this episode here. It's been a fairly successful episode. We obviously had a nice win over Arsenal, 2-1 in the one game of this episode, and we've done some decent transfer business. So for now, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. If you want to see how the season progresses, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. Otherwise, for now, guys, that's it. I will see you next episode.